The volleyball's referee's duty and responsibilities.
Hi, good morning everyone. I am Evangeline Laurentiana, and in this morning, I'm going to tackle about the referees corps and procedures in volleyball. Where in referees there has a composition, which are the first referee, the second referee, the scorer, and the four or two line judges. So, in referees procedures, the only first and second referees may blow a whistle during a match kay para kani siya maong naani siya kay para hapsay ang duwa kay di ba if way referee og samot na ag referee kay kuan bitaw kanang di siya ngana ka mao kay ang tagagawas nga ning kampi sa adtong mga players kay maunooy muhatag og kagubot mao nang dapat ag first og second referee ra jud para hapsay jud ang duwa, and then the first referee gives the signal for service that begin the rally. So kana makaban inikuan man jud no kanang before mo serve ang usa ka player katong before mo serve ang isa ka player kay mohatag man jud na og whistle na para mo'y hudyat nga pwede na siya mo serve. So mo na siya ang first referee. And then the first and second referee signal at the end of alley provided that they are sure that a fault has been committed and they have identified its nature. Kani sila ning hatag ni sila o kanang whistle kay kintahay. Mao ni hatag sila og whistle kay naay nahimo nga sayop ang pikas ang mga players. It's either na 4 hits ba, na 2 hits ba, na kanang ning lapas ba, ning out ba siya or ning kuan sa net, di ba no? Mo nang muhatag sila og pito para mahibaw-an kung unsa to nga sayop og mahibaw-an pod kung para kakinsa to nga score. And then they may blow the whistle when the ball is out of play to indicate that they authorize or reject a team request. Like for example, kung mo request sila og timeout, mo request sila og substitution, di ba? Kana if di sila modawat kay kanang ansara na kanang alanganin na bitaw sa oras, maong di nila dawatan, mo nang mopito sila or mopito sila kung mo dawat pud sila if ilang i-authorize if mo request kag timeout, mo request kag substitution, ingana. Then immediately after the referee's whistle to signal the end of rally, they have to indicate with the official hand sign. Mo ni pasabot nga kanang di ba ning pito sila kay ang bola kanang natagak or ang player kay naay nahimong sayop, mo na mopito sila, and then ilang gamiton tong hand sign, ang hand sign para mahibaw-an kung unsay ilahang nahimong sayop. Pareha ani 4 hits, moingan sila, mopito sila, and then mga na sila kay naka 4 hits ang players. Then immediately after the referee's whistle to signal the end of rally, they have to indicate with the official hand sign. So ang pasabot ani, di ba, kintahay ang referee kay mo pito if ang bola kay wa na nagbalhin-balhin, like naay sayop nga nahimo or natagak ba ang bola, wa na nasaw sa pikas kontra, na-out ba ang bola, maong wa na ning balhin, or naay nahimong violation ang player. And if the fault is whistled by the first referee, he or she will indicate. So klaro naman tong hanggingan, di ba? Nga kay ang first referee man ang ning whistle sa sayop nga nabuhat mao na stop ang pagbalhin-balhin sa bola, siya ang moingon sa kung unsay sayop, like 4 hits, pito una, then hand signal 4 hits, 2 hits, kanang adto ang bola na out nga na, and then og mao to siya, and then the team to serve kani ang referee mopito inig mag-service, like kanang ilang mupito una ang referee usa mo serve ang katong player nga maoy mo serve sa bola para mo exchange na sila og bola. And then the nature of the fault mo na ilahang mupito sila kay naay nahimo nga sayop ug ilang ipahibaw kung unsa ang sayop nga nahimo. And then the player at fault if necessary, kanang di man kanang ilang iingan kung kinsa ang player nga nakabuhat ato na sayop pero dili jud siya necessary nga iingan. But di pareha sa basketball ba nga kanang i-announce, di ba na mag-announce and then iingan nila ang jersey number, apelyido, kanang foul nga na, di ba no? Og the second referee will follow the first referee's hand signal by repeating them. Kay mao ang kung unsay gisignal atong first referee kay buhaton pod sa second referee kay para maklaro ato sa table bitaw ato sa committee kung unsa ang nabuhat nga sayop. And then if the fault is whistled by the second referee, he or she will indicate. So same mira sa kadtong kung ang first referee ang ning whistle, iingan jud niya kung unsa ang nahimo nga sayop by using the hand signal, no? And then pareha ra gihapon the nature of the fault, the player at fault if necessary. And then the team to serve the following referee by repeating him or her. So moto sundogon ra kung unsay gi signal gihan sign sa pikas mo pibuhatan niya. And then in this case, the first referee does not show at all the fault and the player at fault but only the team to serve. So kadto siya ijang gipito pero wala na siya ning signal kung unsa ang nabuhat nga sayop sa pikas, kundi ija na lang gipito kay tungod para na lang dato sa team nga nakascore. In the case of a double fault, both referees indicate the nature of fault, the player at fault if necessary only, and the team to serve as directed by the first referee. So sa ato na part mao to ang ako anang ubang members, ubang ka grupo ang mo padayon sa first referee, second referee, the scorer, and the katong different kanang the two line judges o katong mga different types sa hand signals sa volleyball.
Good morning, I am Resban J.C. Macadini, and today I'll be discussing the duties and responsibilities of the first referee in volleyball game. So first is the location of the first referee. So the first referee carries out his/her functions standing on the referee's stand located at one end of the net on the opposite side to the scorer. So ang referee is magbarog sa atbang sa scorer sa tumoy sa net. And his/her view must be approximately 50 centimeters above the net. So 50 centimeters above the net. So pila ka na ruler, mga tulo ka ruler, maybe tulo ka pin above the net. And next, the authority. So the first referee directs the match from the start until the end. He or she has the authority over all members of the pairing corps and the members of the teams. So the first referee has the authority during sa dula sa volleyball. Siya ang mo dikta sa mga violations and mga unsay mga dapat buhaton na ug mga violations sa mga players, and also if siya pa mo dikta po sa yang kawan po nga second referee. So during the match, the first referee's decision are final. He or she is authorized to overrule the decisions of the other members of refereeing corps if it is noticed that they are mistaken. So motto, the first referee has also the authority to correct the decision sa iyang kauban po niya nga referee si second referee if it manotice niya nga si second referee sayop sa iyang nabuhat nga decision. So the first referee may even replace a member of a refereeing corps who is not performing his/her functions properly. So napo sa authority nga pulihan ang iyang kauban nga referee if dili eksakto ang iyang pagbuhat sa mga decisions o mga paghatag na violations, or for example ang iyang kauban nga referee is bias sa lain nga team, so na siya authority nga pulihan na siya nga referee. And second, the first referee also controls the work of the ball retrievers kanang mga lineman, floor wipers and moppers. So also po si first referee is nag-control, so siya during sa kanang mag-serve, di ba kanang mga lineman, kanang mga tao sa kilid-kilid sa volleyball court, managidala man sila bola, siya po dang mo kanang kuan mo sinyas nga ihatag ng bola sa mo-serve, and also sa floor wipers and sa mga moppers. Third, the first referee has the power to decide any matter involving the game, including those not provided for in the rules. And also, the first referee shall not permit any discussion about his/her decisions. So, sa first referee dahil dili siya mohatag og discussion sa iyang mga decision during the game. It's because ang iyang decision is final lagi na siya, kaya hindi na siya usable. However, at the request of the game captain, the first referee will give an explanation on the application or interpretation of the rules upon which he or she has based the decision. In the game, if the game captain does not agree with the explanation of the first referee, if they agree sa explanation of first referee, and chooses to protest against such decision, he or she must immediately reserve the right to file and record this protest at the conclusion of the match. The first referee must authorize this right of game captain. So the first referee is responsible for determining before and during the match whether the playing area equipment and the conditions meet playing requirements. Next is the responsibilities. So the first, we have the prior responsibilities to the match. The first referee inspect the conditions of the playing area, balls and other equipment. So si first referee po ang responsibility sa siyempre sa kanang playing area sa court, volleyball court, if ever basa ang court, ron sa ba dapat iya pong secure nga safety ang players during the game, and also ang mga equipment is sakto for example ang bola sakto hangin, like kana good running condition ang mga equipment sa volleyball before magsugod ang game. Perform the toss coin with the team captain. So siya po namatag og toss coin kung kinsa ba ang kung sa team ang mo decide, like for example sa katong gibuhat ni Ma'am Dalagar sa tuwa, siya to nagkanang na mura siya to nag-stand sa first referee, siya to naghatag sa toss coin, and after that ipapili ang duha ka teams if heads ba or tails, and katong nakapili sa tails, and tails ang nidaog, sila mo decide if sila bang mo serve or dili. Also controls the teams warming up, and siya po nang mohatag og time or mo kanang hudyat o magpahibalo nga time na para mag-warm up. Next, second, during the match, only the first referee is authorized. So during the match, only the first referee na gid authorized to issue warnings to the teams, so magatag mga issue like ato mga cards, siya lang authorized to sanction misconduct and delays, to decide upon the faults of the server of the positions of the serving team, including the screen, the faults in the playing the ball, also the faults above the net and its upper part, the attack hit of the back row players or the libero, an attack hit made by a player on a ball coming from an overhand pass with finger by the libero player in his/her front zone. At the end of the match, he or she checks the score sheets and signs it. So ato siya diya mo perma before they ma-officially final ang scores, kailangan pa rin pirmahan ni first referee. So kailangan niyo ma-pirma ni first referee para ma-officially final ang scores after the game. The ball crossing the lower space and under the net. So motto. So I think that's all for the first referee, and the next reporter will continue discussion about the second referee. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Hani Marlacar, and today we will discuss the second referee and what is the important having the second referee in the volleyball game. So, the second referee is important because it helps the game, or it helps to keep the game fair and running smoothly. So, asa day magbarog the second referee? Because sa atong nabantayahan, kung sa first referee is naa siya sa right side and then naa siya sa up, like na siya gitungtungan, right? So, while the second referee stand near at the post opposite to the first referee. So kuan na day sila opposite. So, mag-atbangay ang first referee and the second referee. So, what are the main duties of the second referee? The first one is the second referee will assist the first referee. So, the second referee mo na siya mo overtake if needed. So, ang second referee mo second emotion sa first referee rather. So the second main duties of the second referee is to monitor the score and the bench. So ang second referee mo na siya mag-check sa mga scoring and the matches team behavior. So mo na siya mo check sa mga score if sakto ba nga kana nga team maskoran or ani ba or are like that. So the third main duties of the second referee is to approve timeout and the substitution. So a second referee also mag-insured sa rules nga ma-follow. So a second referee before siya mag-approve sa timeout o sa substitution, siya say mag-think kung needed ba ang kananaay timeout. So the fourth main duties of the second referee is handled injuries. So, the second referee may mag-handle sa injuries and siya ay mag-allows especially sa mga substitution and then sa recovery time. So, siya ay mag-decide kung pwede man na siya ma-substitute. So, kung kana ay, for example, na ay ma-injury. So, dapat jud ka nga player alis dan siya para sa ijahang recovery time. So, the last one or the last main duties of the second referee is to check the court balls. So, the second referee will assure that the plays are safety and the rules are complied. So, kanang mga second referee, before the game will started, the second referee will check the places if kanang nga plays is safety ba na para sa pagduwa og volleyball. So, during the game. So, unsay buhaton sa second referee during the game? So, the second referee will check the player's position before played. So, siya mag-check kung ang kana nga 6 kabuok players sakto ba ang ilahang position or kana na ay nalapas na ba, di ba? Diba sa court kay sa first nga line dapat tulo and then tulo sa likod. And then kintahay kung maupat sa front, di man na siya pwede. So, ijahang itarong ang position sa mga players. Second referee also whistled for faults. Siya also mo whistled if na ay net touch, possession error, illegal blocks, and ball out of the bounds. So, siya mo whistle if na ay mga errors. Siya mo whistle if na ay mga something wrong, if magduwa. So, the last main duties of the second referee during the games is to sign the score sheet after the match. So first nga mo sign dira is the first referee and then after siya mo signature the second referee. So the conclusion of it is the second referee will help the game fair and smoothly. That's all. Thank you.
So good day everyone. Now let's talk about the scorer. So the scorer's location. His functions seated at the scorer's table on the opposite side of the court facing the first referee. So, ang scorer di ay makita nato ni siya ang iyang function naglingkod siya sa scorer's table and naka-face siya sa first referee which is opposite side sa first referee. So, for the scorer's responsibilities, the scorer keeps the score sheet according to the rules cooperating with the second referee. So, naa niya ang score sheet with the cooperation niya sa second referee. So, the scorer also uses a buzzer or sound device to give signals to referees basis sa iyang kanang responsibilities. So, before the match or the game, the scorer must kanang kuan siya. Ija pagkuha ng important info sa player, sa team, and also the libero mo din na importante ang libero jud. Also, the scorer will get the lineup sheet from each team. But, if the team didn't nahatag niya on time ang score ay line up sheet, then ipahibaw na siya sa second referee. So, for sa during the match, ang scorer, mali si Jay mag-care sa score, sa serving order, sa timeout at substitution. Also, mo po na si Jay mag-notify sa referee sa interruption, and also sa announces sa game, the sanction, and the other stuff sa game. So, pag-una ta sa kanang scorer, ay sa score. So, ang scorer, si Jay mag-write down sa score on the game while the game is on. Si Jay ay magsuwat at ija sang i-monitor ang scoreboard ug sakto ba ang score nga nakatatak dito. So, for the serving order, si Jay mag-control sa serving order sa kada each team nga magpa-indicate siya og error sa referee if kanang naay mamali ang kanang naay serving order sa team, then iyang i-indicate kanang ipahibaw ang referee immediately after nga ang kanang ang ball maigo or the service hit. So, for the timeouts and substitution, ang referee ija na i-write down ang ang timeout sa kada each team, ang substitution, and also inform niya ang second referee about ha. For the interruption of kanang the game, na time nga kananay ang kanang other team kay mo team nga kanang mo stop siya sa game bitaw at the wrong time, so ipahibaw na sa referee from the scorer, then isuwat gyapon na siya dyan. For the announcement, ang referee ay kananay scorer may mag-announce siya ato sa referee like the end of the set, also the start of the end of the kanang technical timeout or ang scoring sa 8 points of the deciding set. Si Jay mo pahibaw, si Jay po nakasuwat na kasi Jay may magsuwat sa kanang nahitabo sa game. So for records, any sanction mo pa ni sa mga bad behaviors bitaw nga mahitabo bitaw sa game, like na other team nga din nga magbukat sila something wrong, mao na makakuha sila penalty, isuwat gyud po na siya sa scorer. So for the other events like other stuff, like example ang team tahay sa other team tahay na alin na injured, so ang scorer isuwat gyud pa na diyan ay pahibaw ni sa referee. Next niya is the end of the match na. So ang scorer diyan mo tanda na ija nang isuwat ang final result ija nang i-record, and in case of na mag-protest ija nang ipahibaw na mahibaw man sa referee na mag-protest. So kanang ijahan ng isuwat or mangayo siya permission sa team captain na isuwat tong statement nila regarding sa ilang gi-protest or gi-complain. So after that, after signing mismo ni Jack, may mag-sign una sa score sheet, ija po na ipapirma sa kanang team captains o sa kanang referees. So referees siya magpapirma po na niya sa score sheet. So overall, ang scorer siya na si Jay mo kanang mo na siya bookkeeper na siya or record book kay dato man ipangsuwat niya ang mga nahitabo sa game ug pikis ni daog sa first set nga mo lang taba na sila sa referee para ma-ensure nga fair ang game ug unsay nahitabo during the game or before or after. So that's all for the scorer. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Jessa Lapua. Today I will talk about the line judge in volleyball. Volleyball is a fun and exciting sport, but did you know that the referees are not the only ones who make the fair game? It's also have the line judge. Who are the line judge? So kinsa man jud na ang mga line judge? Line judge are the people who stand near the corner of the volleyball court. They watch the ball closely to see if the lands inside or outside in the court. So sila agbutan-aw kung agbula in ba or out. Also, line judge are the says of the referees. by making calls for balls landing on near the sideline and the line location of the line judge. And only two judges are used. They stand at the corners of the court, closest to the right hand of each referees, diagonally at 1 to 2 meters from the corner. 2. Each one that controls both the end line and sideline on her side. So, ang mga line judge na sila sa kanang, diba, court na sila sa kinalasan para sila mutan-og in ba or out ag bola. So, what are the responsibilities of the line judge? 1. The line judge perform their function by using flags. So, ilang function is kanang magda sila og flags. Tay mutan ang volleyball. Kanang nagdag flags mo na sila ag kanang line judge. The ball in or out, whether the ball lands near the line. So, sila'y mutan-aw kung ang bola in ba or out. Diya ilang i-signal na ag ilang flags. The touches of the out balls by the team receiving the ball. So, gintahay na mo serve or mo spike. Diya, kanang in, out na ang tatuba, out niya. Pero, na-touch bitaw sa gamay ra, it means kanang score na to sa kanang inyong opponents. 3. The ball touching the antenna, the serve ball crossing the net outside the crossing space. So, it means kanang bitong bola nga ma-touch ag antenna, ag line judge pud ag kanang makatan-aw ana dyan, ag line judge pud mo signal sa referees nga na-touch ag antenna. 4. Any player stepping outside of his playing court at the moment of the service hit. Kanang kita nanay mo serve dya. Ag kanang each player kay naman ay kanang pwesto bitaw, di ba magkuha na sila na sila kanang pwesto dya. Ag line judge pud agmutan akong sakto ba na ilang kuan, mo pinay mo signal. 5. The faults of the server. Siya kanang bitang mo serve. Siya di ba naman ay line nga puti, kitay makita na sa line judge nga ilang natamakan, sila mo signal sa referees nga natamakan. 6. Any contact with the antenna of their side of the court by any player during his action of playing the ball or it interfere. Ball. 7. Ball crossing the net outside the crossing space into the opponent's court or touching the antenna on his side of the court. So, ang ingat kan bitong matouch ag antenna. 2. At the first referee's request, a line judge must repeat her signal. So, for example, ag duwa is drilling na kanang request bitaw ag referees kung isa ag kanang nakitaan sa line judge. So, ilang nang i-repeat ag ilang signal. Diya. Patang giingan kaniya ag kanang line judge jud ag kanang mutabang sa mga referees. Without line judge, the referees might not see everything. They help make sure the game is fair for the both team. So, ag referees kay naram na sila sa net dapit. Yeah. Di man na nila makit ang tanan. So, makatabang jud ang line judge kung asa na ag bola. Yeah. Line judge are super important in volleyball. They help the game run smoothly and fairly. Kintay, for example, why line judge so di dyan na makuan nga fair ag duwa. Mong line judge is very important in volleyball. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Raymart Ladesma and I am your last reporter for this topic, and at this moment I will going to discuss and demonstrate the different referees hand signals in playing volleyball. But before that, let's define what is referee's hand signal. Referee's hand signals is a specific gestures used to convey decisions, rules or violations during a sports match such as a volleyball. So ang referee's hand signals kuno is specific gestures or accurate gestures. Kung yung tag-accurate gestures, it is a form of a non-verbal communication in which uses a hands to create signals in playing a volleyball. So these signals are standardized and visually communicate important informations to players, coaches, and spectators, ensuring clarity and understanding without the need for verbal explanation. So kani kunong hand signals are standardized and visually communicate. It means nag-refer siya sa process of implementing common standards in playing volleyball para ma-aware ang mga players kung unsay mga violations o rules in playing volleyball. And of course, the hand signals for them to avoid na mahimo na nila during the game of a volleyball. So, now, let's discuss the different hand signals in playing volleyball. Here are the definitions and usage of different hand signals in playing volleyball. First is a legal alignment. The referee raises one arm with an open hand at a shoulder height. This signal is used when a team is improperly aligned during a serve, violating the rules regarding player's position. So, mahitabo ang legal alignment nga i-perform sa isa ka referee once nga ang kanang player nga siya na mo serve is wala siya sa proper position at a serving area, in which example na siya sud sa anang court sa member imbis ato sa gawas, which is this proper or accurate serving area in playing volleyball. So mao ni siya ang unsaon pag-perform sa illegal alignment by the referee. So, number 2 is line violation. The referee points to the sideline with an open arm extended. This indicates that a player has stepped on or over the line during a serve or when attacking, resulting in a fault. So, mahitabo ang line violation once, example, inig mag-serve na, kanang na step niya ang kanang boundary or the line sa. Number 5 is over the net. The referee raises both arms with palms facing outward, signaling that a player has contacted the ball while reaching over the net, which can result in a fault if it interferes with the opponent's play. So mauni ang hand signal sa over the net. Number 6, net fall or net service. The referee touches the net with one hand or points to the net. This signal indicates that a player has violated the net rules, either by touching the net during a play or a service violation involving the net. So, mahitabo ang net foul or net service if the player touches the net while passing or hitting the ball to the opponent. So, mauni ang iyang hand signal sa net foul or net service. So, example, mauni ang net. So, mauni ang hand signal sa referee. Ana. It just simply touching the net as indicate or a sign nga net foul or net violation siya. Is just either touches the net nga iyang i-perform ni referee or pointing the net. Ana. I-point out or i-touch ang net. 7. Legal back row attack. The referee raises one arm with an open hand and points to the back row player. This signals that a back row player has legally attacked the ball from behind the attack line. Mauni ang hand signal sa legal back row attack. For example, this is a net. Number 11, 4 hits. The referee raises 4 fingers on the one hand. This indicates that the team has hit the ball 4 times before returning it, resulting in a fault. Number 11, 4 hits. The referee raises 4 fingers on one hand. This indicates that a team has hit the ball 4 times before returning it, resulting in a fault. So mauni ang hand signal sa 4 hits. Number 12, double hit. The referee holds the 2 fingers. This signals that a player has touched the ball twice consecutively, which is not allowed. So mauni ang hand signal sa double hit. Number 13, ball in lands in bounds. The referee points to the court with both hands, indicating that the ball has landed inside the court boundaries and is considered in play. So mauni ang hand signal sa ball lands in bounds. Number 14, out of bounds or antenna violation. The referee extends one arm horizontally and points outward, signaling that the ball has landed out of bounds or has touched the antenna. So mauni ang hand signal sa out of bounds or antenna violation. Number 15, begin server. The referee raises one arm and signals the server to serve the ball, indicating that a play is about to start. So mauni ang hand signal sa begin server. Nag-indicate na siya nga mag-start na ang game by the player to serve the ball. Number 16, side out. The referee raises one arm with an open hand, indicating that the serving team has lost the rally and the opposing team will serve next. So mauni yang hand signal sa side out. Number 17, point improper service. The referee holds one arm with an open hand and points downward. This indicates that the point has been awarded due to an improper service such as a foot fault. So mahoni ang hand signal sa point improper service. So number 18, replay service. The referee raises both arms and makes a circular motion. This signal indicates that the serve will be replayed due to a fault or interruption. So mao ni ang hand signal sa replay service. Number 19, substitution. The referee raises one arm and forms a T shape with both hands, signaling that a substitution is being made. So mao ni ang kanang hand signal sa substitution. Number 20, illegal. The referee uses one hand to form a fist and then raises it. This signals that a player or action has been deemed illegal, such as a violation by a player. So mao ni ang hand signal sa illegal. Number 21, team timeout. The referee raises both arms above their heads and make a T shape, indicating that a team has called a timeout. So mao ni ang kanang hand signal sa team timeout. Number 22, the official timeout. The referee raises one arm with an open hand and holds it up, signaling an official timeout for situations like injury or equipment check. So mao ni ang hand signal sa official timeout. Number 23, unnecessary delay. The referee crosses their arms in front of their body indicating that a team is delaying the game unnecessarily, which may lead to a warning or a penalty. So mauni ang hand signal sa kanang unnecessary delay. So number 24, end of game. The referee raises both arms overhead and waves them from side to side, signaling that the end of the game. So mauni ang hand signal sa end of the game. So number 25, change of courts. The referee raises both arms and point to each side, indicating that a team will switch side of the courts, typically after a set. So mao ni ang hand signal sa change of courts. Well, these different hand signals ensure effective communication during matches, helping to clarity the referee's decision for players and spectators. That's all. Thank you.